I didn't have confidence, and I met this guy who was a balloon decorator in college. I was like blowing up balloons actually. I was decorating. So anyone has events, hit me up.
Okay.
But met this guy named Steve. We were in a van driving different locations, and I remember going to like nice houses and like certain things, and I knew like that could never be me because I was like I just didn't have that mentality. That I always thought like the cards you were dealt, that's kind of where you are, and you gotta hit the jackpot to get out of it. Because I told you earlier I grew up very poor, and like I didn't have that confidence. And he kept telling me, and he's older, he's like 45, 50 at the time. I'm like this 22-year-old kid. And he kept telling me, he's like, you should like, do this. And he gave me his book called The Secret. Right?
Okay.
Yeah. So.
Okay.
Yeah. So,
I know about that.
Okay. Yeah. So I know what it was, but I had nothing to lose. Like I remember the government house that I lived in. There was like bed bugs and like all this crazy shit. And I would literally sleep on a computer chair because I kept getting bit and I couldn't afford a new mattress.
Totally. Okay.
Yeah. So it was intense. So like, I lived with my brother at the time, and so while this was happening, I ended up dropping out of school, and I was reading this book, The Secret, and I started putting all these things on my wall. Like I wanted to get out of. I wanted to leave like the hood. I wanted to actually get a car that worked. My car just break down. I want to do all these things, and I put all these things on my wall, and I would like stare at it when I wake up and like close my eyes until it felt super real. And then, bro, a year later, like a lot of things I put down like actually worked.
Yeah.
And then I went to a trade show, and it's my first time traveling. I've never been anywhere else. It's Las Vegas, right? So I went to Las Vegas, and I remember like trying to get stores to like purchase my clothing to retail, and I didn't realize you needed appointments. All these stores had appointments. I didn't. So I already invested all my money I had into the show. And I was like, how do I make this work? So that time Drake was just getting big. So I was like, I went up to different guys. I'm like, where you from? He's going, I'm New Jersey. Okay. I'm like, you know where Toronto's from? He's like, yeah. I'm like, you know where Drake's from? He's like, yeah, Toronto. I'm like, yeah, that's where I'm from. He's like, oh, Toronto's here? I'm like, yeah. And then I'll have like chocolate in the back and like some drinks. I'm like, you guys want some drinks or chocolate? We start talking.
I like that.
And then, and then after that, I opened 15 doors to Collar, and that's how the fashion brand started.
Holy shit.
Yeah.